Good evening, everyone. I am so glad that you guys are here. I'm going to try to turn up the volume just a little bit. I'm hoping you can hear me. My name is Pam, and most of you probably already know me, which is great. But I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek into exactly what it is I do. So tonight, Monday night, and Tuesday night, I'm going to jump on live, and you can post your questions, and I'll try to answer those as we go. Tonight we're going to talk about what I do. That's wrong. We're not going to talk about what I do. We're going to talk about why I do what I do. Tomorrow night we're going to talk about the different types of coaches. There are 3 different kinds, in case you didn't know that. And then on Tuesday night we're going to talk about how much does it cost, and how in the world do I make money. And so we're going to talk about all those things, and if you have any questions, feel free to post those in the comments or send me a message, and I'll be happy to get back to you. I have been involved with Beachbody for probably about 4 years. I've only been a coach for a year, and I still have a lot to learn. I do not know everything, and I don't pretend to know everything. So the reason that I got involved with Beachbody is because somebody asked me to a challenge group. We had moved to Mississippi, and one of my friends that I used to work with at the hospital named Danielle sent me an email and said, I'm running a challenge group, I'm a Beachbody coach, and this is what you do, and this is how we do it. And I was kind of at the point where I had been running prior to us leaving North Carolina. I was in great shape. I felt wonderful. But when we got to Mississippi, I got comfortable. I had stopped running. I stopped working out. And I was comfortable. I was eating what I wanted to, and it didn't really matter. I just ate it whenever I wanted to. And it was showing. And somebody snapped a picture of me at Caleb's birthday party, and I was floored. I could not believe what was happening. So Danielle's email was at a perfect time. My excuse was, we live in Mississippi. I can't be there. My excuse was, I don't have the money for the program. I don't have the money for Shakeology. And her solution was, no worries, I've got a program, I'll mail it to you. I thought, okay, well, she's really either desperate or she's really serious about this. So she did. She mailed me a program. I didn't ask what it was, and I got it, and I just died laughing. It was a Brazil butt lift, and I thought, she has no idea. I have no idea how to dance. I've never danced. If I do, it's certainly not when anybody's around. But anyway, I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. So I ended up in a group. There was probably about 10 of us. Everybody was doing a different program. And I did Brazil butt lift for the first 3 days. I could not sit down. I was so sore. I hurt so bad. But I stuck with it. I was determined. I'm in a group. These people are looking to me to post every day. And so I said, fine, that's what we'll do. I thought I was going to die, but I did it. And at the end, I had dropped 30 pounds. 30 pounds. Now, remind you, this is prior to 21 Day Fix. We didn't have containers. We had a meal plan. Remember, I don't have money for Shakeology. I'm not drinking Shakeology. I'm using this book that came with it, and I'm doing these workouts, and I'm so sore I can't sit down. But it's working. I'll take it. Why not? So I got excited. Okay, so 30 pounds down. This is good. I own P90X. I've tried P90X twice. Quit 1 week into it. Can't do it. So after Brazil butt lift, I told Danielle, I have P90X and I want to try it. She said, okay, next challenge group, let's go. Okay, still no Shakeology. So I did P90X. Loved it. I about died numerous times. But there's something about Tony Horton that when he comes on the screen, it doesn't matter what he's asked you to do and how many times he asks you to do it, you just do it. When you're standing there thinking that you can't do it one more time, he points out that one of the guys in the video has a prosthetic leg, and he's jumping, and he's doing everything. And I'm thinking, I have no excuse. What is my excuse? I don't have one. So by then, I'm starting to see changes. I'm starting to make changes. Things are happening that are very weird. I start talking about it. I'm start talking about it to everybody. I'm posting about it on Facebook. I post a picture of, the cover. I post a Tony Horton quote and all of this kind of stuff. My clothes are falling off of me because they're too big. It was great. I was loving it. And after we've been in Mississippi for 14 months, we moved again, and we moved to Maryland. I never dreamed in a million years that I would come back to Maryland. I lived here when I was in 8th grade and never thought I would return, but God has other plans, and so here we are. Last year this year, I guess, will be 2 years I've been a coach. Is that right? Yes, I think so. So anyway, I finally bit the bullet and started buying Shakeology and signed up as a coach, only because people already thought I was a coach. That's how much I was sharing. That's how much I was wanting other people to get it. I wanted other people to see, yes, a program works. Yes, you can work out at your house. You don't have to leave. You don't have to pack up the kids. You don't have to worry about childcare. If it's pouring down rain, so what? Put on your pajamas, put on whatever, and work out. Who cares? It doesn't have to match. Trust me, many mornings I don't match, and there's a hat on my head. Push play at home, get it done, and I'm finished. I never had to leave my house. It was wonderful. That was the key for me. I didn't have to leave. I didn't have to go anywhere. I didn't have to worry about what I was going to do with Caleb. Was I going to be able to get it done before he got out of school, or before I had to pick him up from childcare? Any of that. All of that goes out the window. So I got results. I got lots of results. I was losing weight. I was feeling good. And then I got lazy. And I was doing the programs, and I was loving the accountability, and I was running challenge groups and loving everybody in them. And it came to a point probably this past January. In December, I was challenged to do a different program. It's not Beachbody, but it was a Whole30 program, and fell in love with it. And it has made all the difference in the world, and I have dropped even more weight now. I'm probably about 10 pounds lighter than I was before. So I've found out a lot about me, myself, and I in this process of being a coach. There is so much to learn about nutrition. There is so much to learn about using weights, not using weights, using resistance band, using body weight, not having equipment, no equipment involved at all, and numerous programs that we do. And you don't have to go buy weights. You don't have to go buy resistance band. You don't need anything but your body. If you can learn how to do push-ups, well, don't say I can't do push-ups. You can do push-ups. Trust me. Even if you do push-ups off a wall, it is still a push-up. Sit-ups, crunches, all those things. Crazy things with Shaun T. Just crazy things with Shaun T that you can do that I never thought I would do, but I can do them now. I can't do them perfect, and I can't do the whole set, but I'm getting there. So why do I do what I do? Is I want to encourage someone else to take a leap, to invest in themselves, and to be all that they're supposed to be. My husband will tell you, hands down, if Pam doesn't work out for 3 or 4 days, I know it, Caleb knows it, the whole world knows it. Pam hasn't worked out. She needs to go work out. It is a mood changer. It will help with depression. It helps with anxiety. It helps with your metabolism. It's physical, it's emotional, it's spiritual, it's all of it wrapped up into one. And if you can experience those things on a daily basis, why in the world wouldn't you? That's my encouragement to everybody. Every morning I post. And I know some people are like, I've seen enough of your sweaty selfies. Would you stop? You talk about Beachbody all the time. You talk about what you're eating all the time. Yes, I do. Do I apologize for it? Absolutely not. Nor will I ever apologize. Because if I can help one person get off the couch, change their life, make it better, then I've done my job. That's the bottom line. I just ran a free group, and it was great. I loved it. We had, I think, 12 or 14 women in there, and some women I'd never had in a challenge group before, but they did it. It was simple. Steps. How many steps a day are you taking? Easy. No problem. You have a Fitbit. You have a watch. You have an Apple Watch. You have your cell phone app. You have a Garmin. I don't care. Just keep track of your steps and post them every day. And so I posted a challenge. Day 1 was 5,000. By the end of the week, we were at 10,000. Did I make it every day? No, I didn't. I had to pull calf muscle. I did what I could do, and I posted it. Did I have other women that blew past me? Absolutely. But the cool thing is, when I sent them a thank you note saying, thank you for being in the group, thank you for putting yourself first, maybe first in a long time, it's amazing that the text and the email that I got back, thank you for doing this, thank you for holding me accountable, all those things, that is why I do what I do. So if you think that this is something you might be interested in, I would love to talk to you. I am not here to beg and plead and get on my hands and knees and ask you to do it, because it may not be something you're interested in doing, and that's okay. But I want you to understand why I do what I do. I am very passionate about it. I will talk to anybody about it, and some people probably don't want to listen, but I do it anyway. So tomorrow night, we're going to talk about 3 different kinds of coaches. Just to give you a little sneak peek into tomorrow night, we're going to talk about what a discount coach is, what a hobby coach is, and what is a business builder. Those are 3 different kinds of coaches. You can be any 3 that you want to be, and then I'll share which one I am, which one I like to see myself be, and we're going to talk about that. It's very easy. It's very simple to do. Does it require work? Absolutely. Does it require commitment? Absolutely. But there again, it depends on which coach you are. If you're a discount, if you're a hobby, or if you are a business builder. And we will talk about those 3 tomorrow night. Then Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, we will talk about what does this cost. Just get to the bottom line. We're going to talk about it. And how do you make money? I will tell you how I make money. It requires work. It is not just post a few sweaty selfies, run a challenge group, and there you are. It's more than that. There's a lot more planning, a lot more things that you have to do behind the scenes. But there again, it all depends on which coach you are. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I am so excited about tomorrow night. I can't stand it. So I hope you will join me. I hope you will ask me questions. I am happy to share. Like I said, some people are probably tired of me sharing, but it doesn't matter to me, because if I can help one person, it is so worth anything. I just can't even put into words what it's worth. So anyway, I hope you guys will come and join me tomorrow night. I am super excited, and I will see you then. Don't forget to post your questions. See ya.